That is honestly the size of my water bottle. In case anybody is wondering, I might actually leave that in because it's so funny. I started recording and then was like, oh, I forgot to take a drink of water. I use empty milk bottles as my water bottle because they're pretty and they're healthy, right? Everybody's like, oh, must get healthy water bottles. I'm like, this milk jug, this empty milk jug is a healthy water bottle. And they can handle warm water because I usually fill it half with cold and then I top it up with the rest like boiled water. Um, Usually when I make my coffee, I just boil extra water and then, yes, I like warm water. I drink warm water. It is comforting, it is nourishing to the body and the soul. Oh, I'm so tired and I probably look it and I probably sound it, but I'm good. So I just wanted to give a little update. For those of you who've been following along with the Bethel stuff, the Bethel fiasco, whew, it's been like it was so intense for a while that I ended up kind of being like, oh, I'm gonna burn myself out because there was so much to follow. And then starting the unofficial alumni group, there was so much like admin stuff to take care of and vetting members, and then also like differences of opinion about what policies should be and how things should go. And so I was very present and very active in that for the first while it was necessary. And there was a lot of conflict. Like the Lord has made me strong. I'm somebody who I have a really high capacity for conflict. If there's something that I'm doing and that needs to be done, and I feel like it's the right thing to do based on my conscience, I definitely know that one thing I've been blessed with is the ability to like really stick to my guns. But oh my gosh, when it feels like everybody is angry at you, everybody of like every varied opinion and stance on the issue, like nobody is happy. That's really tiring. It's really tiring. And I work full time remote as well. Um so then it's like I already like there are times my boss has to lecture me like not to work too hard like so I don't get burnt out, right? Like so this week for instance, it's been like the past 3 days and like I just keep on forgetting to eat for the most part. I make bulletproof coffees in the morning with like a huge chunk of butter and a huge chunk of coconut oil, and like heavy cream. And sometimes I have like really heavy organic whipping cream on my coffee. And I'm adding like protein powders and all this stuff to make sure that like, because when I'm really in it, work's been really intense lately. I will just like get on project and then I look and I'm like, oh, it's the end of the day and it's really too late to eat and I forgot to eat. So I say that to say that's why I haven't been recording videos. I was really tired after the initial push to get that alumni group going, and like 2 months of horrible, tragic stories coming out of Bethel, mixed with this beauty and hope of reform, like hearing the voices of charismatic reformers start to rise up. I've been given a fresh hope for just being a functioning member of the body of Christ because I'd really started to feel that there was no one who cared about the truth and hadn't like walked away from the Lord or wasn't in the position of just wanting to see everything burned to the ground. um I don't know. I've found there are some people who hold kind of like a healthy middle ground or like a healthy desire for authentic reform, that's not pretentious and that's not like overly ambitious and that isn't um a hard swing to the right going and being full-blown cessationist, but it's also not like a full it's not a full anything. It's just I don't know, it just feels healthy. So I feel like there are some healthy voices who are rising up, and healthy people who I'm encountering through even having the alumni group, but also just people who are voices online who are starting to speak up again. And it's really comforting to me just as a as a daughter of God, as somebody who like really loves the Lord, but has just been so done after a hard life and a hard recent few years, and the heartbreak of seeing, the church I spent years in and sitting under just turned out to be all shenanigans. Uh, it's been really intense. So yeah, there's like hope. It's like bittersweet. It's great to be able to speak with people, and like we can encourage each other not to lose our faith and not to become bitter. Like one thing I said to the alumni group, the unofficial group that I started, was, medicine in a healthy dose brings healing to the body, but medicine overdosed, right? Like an overdose of medicine is poison. And so I really just want to be part of a community where we're not bitter to the point of poisoning the body. It's just the bitterness of a medicine that is needed. Those are the people that it really comforts me when I meet them and when I see them and when I hear from them. So that's been great. I still don't know of any churches nearby where like my soul feels like comfortable. Um, but I definitely feel like, oh, there's people out there at least. And to be fair, I live in West Coast Canada, so it's quite possible there really aren't very many healthy churches out here. There's very few. And like a couple that are, well, yeah, a couple that are quite decent and probably safe were ruined for me by life experiences where it would be painful for me to return and like uncomfortable. So, anyways, I sound like I'm making excuses for myself, and maybe I am. So, yeah, so anyways, that's why I've been gone. I haven't heard any new news come out of Bethel. No news is not good news. No news actually just means like there's no updates on the investigation into the, predation that has been alleged. There haven't been any like new confessions coming out. Like, actually, we covered for this person, we covered for that person. We have not seen them come out and be like, and also we should have apologized and corrected the teachings that we allowed and like endorsed in the physics of heaven. That would give me a lot of comfort. We're not seeing that. I would really like to see dissenting voices come out of Bethel. That would give me a lot of comfort. Like if instead of a monolith, we were starting to see leaders from within Bethel publicly speak out and call for reform in the theology and reform in the ecclesiology. But we're not seeing that kind of disunity. And I know normally we say, oh, everybody should be unified. Like we want unity, but like Bethel has had unity to the point of like ill health. It's been a monolith, and there's been this pressure, right, where people they really like it's like politics or like a mafia. like you toe the party line, you don't betray the family. And I would be really comforted if we started to hear people like publicly, leaders from Bethel publicly come out and like question fivefold restorationism. Um And I would be really comforted to hear some of them come out and say, like, we need to publicly correct the physics of heaven. And if they were coming out and publicly saying, like, I don't know, stuff that needs to be said, that would be great. So no news is not good news. But I'm like, you have to live your life. So I have just been working and trying to rest. And I've been binge watching Chinese dramas on Netflix because they really know how to tell a story, those Chinese. Um, and it just comforts me to watch silly stories and epics and be reminded of, yeah, the beauty of humanity and the variety of human experience, and yet how all human experience kind of follows these beautiful patterns. Um, and even tragedy follows patterns, and overcoming and triumph follows patterns. And each of us are living our own story, we're living our own pattern. And it's comforting to know that we're not alone in that. And I don't know where my story is going, if it's going anywhere at all. I just work and try to connect with people and try to use the stubbornness and resilience the Lord has given me to be of some use and some good. Look at me slouching. My posture's gotten so much worse since I started working remote. It's so bad. I have a decent work setup. I'm just lazy. Um, yeah. So, hello again. And I am going to record the Against Heresies video, better late than never. It's probably not going to be as good as it would have been if I'd done it when I was like really in the zone. Now I've had a rest, but I still want to like talk about it because I think it's really interesting. And I also kind of feel like I'm not the only person out there who feels like, oh, it's kind of hopeful to hear other voices who think like me, that they just want, healthy churches that believe like you pray for people, and sometimes the Lord gives a gift of healing, and sometimes the Lord speaks to you, and then sometimes he doesn't. And um, we most of the Christian faith is like it's the things that's all been done before. It's not the new, it's the safe and the lowercase o Orthodox. Although I do have a soft spot for the uppercase o Orthodox people. I just can't go there. I'll probably talk more about that at some point because it comes up in the comments sometimes. But I do love them for their love of beauty. Oh, allergy season as well. This is just not good. Yep. Okay. I rambled enough. No news is not good news. But I'm okay. I'm just kind of tired and working really hard. And yeah, good to see you guys. I hope you feel free to chat with me in the comments as always. I like hearing from everybody. And if anybody is a Bethel alumni and you haven't yet got the link or the invite to the Unofficial alumni group where you can speak freely and connect with people, whether you're still diehard Bethel fan and you think I'm talking nonsense about changing theology and stuff, you're totally welcome. And if you're super anti-Bethel or kind of even anti-Christian at this point, if you're alumni, you're welcome in that space. So I'll put the link in the comments. Yeah.